Strike now to Bird.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with HsiHeng. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Started to go. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, he makes the stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Beltre is gone for out number 2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Odor is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Torreyes is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 the count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Zue Lin would be next. The 3-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So striding forward now, Zue Lin. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Tarias on second. Hicks at first. 2 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another chance. Robinson Chirinos drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2. Here's Jurickson Profar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Two runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Count still at 1-2. They'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 43, Tony Carter.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging on the slip-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he strikes out, and oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes on 0-2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. From the belt, the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 2-1 home. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
And we'll have to leave. Welcome back to Arlington. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Beltre's there. On to first, and this will remain. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Gardner is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Eric Goodell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-2, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Ready once again, Brandon Drury. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Odor has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Chirinos drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Riding in once again, Jurickson Profar. Over 2 from him so far in this one.
Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch number 100 on its way. And now a sacrifice attempt by Andrus as he's able to put this one down. And he is in there. Now batting, Delino DeShields, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just... feet away at third. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. So 1 gone now in the Texas half. Half of the 8th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Line hard, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Didi Gregorius. He's got
Designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So coming to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Torreyes has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 2-0 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Jose Leclerc enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Aaron Hicks will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes up. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready for another shot now. Zue Lim. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Here's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle inning. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to
belted high and deep into right center. Back goes to Shields, to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3 runs already home here. One and one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about
The right fielder, number 99.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Greg Bird would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Full count still. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Jake Diekman takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41, Diekman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first in time, and the Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54,
Now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He's set and the pitch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Down and away, ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees sent 3.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball? Yeah.
Ready now for L.A., Ian Kinsler. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is line to left. Uh-oh, he missed it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that's the second out. Kinsler at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Standing in, Zue Lin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. Cozart has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. From the belt, the pitch. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. His past history with Richards. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Aaron Judge is on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Set. Here's the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun at the track. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chases. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez gathers and he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. And that one just missed outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Next for New York, Ronald Torreyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he misses there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Standing in, HsiHeng reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. In now, Brett Gardner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and they get the double play. Into the box, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A shot to first base and caught there. Giancarlo Stanton now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Second baseman.
The 2-1. He's outside for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Perez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Cole Calhoun waits on deck. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. And the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zue Lin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Carlos Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge first on the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but
meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Gary Sanchez will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Another 1-2 delivery. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that would be ruled a strike. The 1-2. He's running. Pop high in the air. Kinsler is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1-1 to 1-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Dylan Betances takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
68, Dylan Betances.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Jeffrey Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in once again, Chris Young. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Perez has it, and a good throw just beats him. Hicks almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Brandon Drury is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zue Lin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Runners going. Off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. A couple of walks for him thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to third, and the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Throw to first in plenty of time. In now is Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 3. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Got it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Drilled on the ground to short. Bozard is there, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-1 home. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Set and the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. Gone! Brandon Drury will bat next. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 1 for 4. Payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Kinsler moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, 2 down now. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 2 for 4. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Zue Lin. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's out number 2.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're
high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. Gone into Monument Park. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So digging in now, Chris Young. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt. Marte at third with nobody out. 3-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Lynn. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Carlos Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Angels down to their last strike. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him.
Show is on the air. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Lynn right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. To short. To his right, Lynn. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has 7 hits in 38 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Next for New York, Zue Lin. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Lays off 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it's better.
And they got him. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that's through for a hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last night twice. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Stanton, the runner at first, with two gone. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Very weakly on the ground. 3 runs already home here. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ronald Torreyes would be next. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged. Here's Justin Upton now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 2 for 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
A little bouncer. One strike to Pujols. Fouled off. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. And a fastball called strike. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that misses 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. There to get it is Kinsler, and there's one down now. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple. Digging in to try it again. Zue Lin hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. First offering on its way. Fouled away. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Two and 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Drury is there. He's got it one away. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Popped him up. Torreyes is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Sanchez is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
2-2 the count. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite hand and opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Swung on and missed. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
And now pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ray ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. Bird has it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he got him. So striding forward now, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Right side hit hard, and he'll step on the bag himself. Into the box now, Greg Bird stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. A ball and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So stepping in, Brandon Drury looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Bird is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Line towards center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot towards first. Gonna be a tough play. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Ready once again, Zue Lin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw to first, and it gets by into right field. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Maldonado hits a little over the 270 mark. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So 1 out here with runners at first and third, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.